to day 5 of our Stronger Body and Stronger Mind challenge. Today I'm definitely feeling a lot more positive in the mornings. I'm not sort of slowly dragging myself out and needing the coffee to get me up and alert. I'm definitely beginning to feel a little bit stronger. I have got a little muscle aches, I think, just from getting back into doing the training and the exercise, but to me that's a great feeling and I'm happy to have it back. So to start today, we're going to start lying down. Just resting your shoulders down, resting your head, your neck, with your knees bent. Take the soles of your feet together and then just allow the knees to drop down. And maybe you want to butterfly the knees up and down here. Maybe having the hand by your side. Maybe having the hands pushing the thighs down. Or maybe, like myself, choose to place a hand onto your abdomen and one onto your rib cage. And we're going to begin by either softening your gaze or closing your eyes and bringing your attention and your awareness to your breath. Beginning to make your breath deep, pushing the air into the abdomen as if you're filling out a balloon, coming up to your rib cage, all the way to your collarbone. And as you breathe out, feel your body softening down into your mat. Breathing so deeply, it's as though you can feel the air coming into your hips. And then from here, gently taking the knees back together. And then hugging your right leg in towards your chest. Taking the hands now to the inside crease of your right knee. And then you're going to play by pointing the toes up and then pointing the toes down. Drawing circles with your foot in a clockwise direction. And then changing and drawing a circle in an anti-clockwise direction. Maybe staying here, or maybe walking the hands up towards your foot or your ankle. Remembering your breath. And then gently release the leg down. And then hugging your left knee in towards your chest. And then again taking both hands to the inside crease of your left leg. And then just begin by pointing your toes up towards the ceiling, pointing the toes down. And drawing a clockwise direction with your toes. And then swapping around and doing an anti-clockwise direction. Maybe staying here, or maybe reaching up for above your knee joint towards your calf. And then releasing back down, taking the arms down by your side. Making sure your feet are a nice hip width distance apart, so maybe you want to take the feet together, turn the toes out, and then turn the heels to meet your toes. First of all, we're going to breathe in to prepare, and then as you breathe out, you're going to tilt the pelvis so that the sacrum comes down onto the mat. And then we're going to go the opposite direction. So we're going to create a gap and a space in between our back and our mat. And then we're going to flatten down, tilting the tailbone to create that contact with the mat. And then again tilting the opposite direction to gain that space. And then we're going to tilt down, feeling the contact of our lower back and our sacrum here. From this point, we're going to squeeze our glute muscles, squeeze our bum, and we're going to gently peel first our lower back away from the mat. Squeezing and lifting, raising our mid-back. And we're going to check in with the level of our pelvis here, making sure it's nice and equal. We're not dropping down to one side or another side. Squeezing and lifting, gaining as much height as you can. And then we're going to come down the opposite direction. So first of all, we're going to imprint our mid-back, individually rolling down until finally our lower back releases and our sacrum comes down. Breathing in to prepare, and then as we breathe out, imprinting our lower back down into the mat, squeezing the glutes. We're going to peel and lift first the lower back, then the mid back, squeezing and lifting, and then gently rolling down, rolling down. First with our upper, then our mid, slowly individually peeling down until finally our lower back and our sacrum come down onto the mat. And then from here, we're going to raise our shoulders, raise our arms up from the mat. And we're going to first begin to pulse, coming into a crunch. Raising and lifting the shoulders. And we're going to do 10 more. Remembering the breath. Three more. Two more. Last one, rolling down. And then taking the knees into the chest. From here, we're going to raise the legs up, taking the heels together. And then again, we're going to come for our crunch again. Remembering our breath. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 more, you can do it. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, hold. And gently release, hug the knees into the chest. You can give them a little roll around. And then taking the arms down. Reaching the legs up. We're going to come in for just a little rock. Taking the knees up towards your chest and then kicking the feet up towards the ceiling. You might not get a lift off, and that's absolutely fine. But if you think about that being the direction, so knees come up and feet come up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, feel that burn. 3, 2, And last one, hug the knees into the chest. Placing the feet down. Reaching the arms out. Tuck your chin towards your chest. And then you're going to roll up, roll up, roll up. You can use the legs as a runway to come up, or roll the body up. Hug your knees into the chest. It's been a long time since I've done that. The burn, it was quite strong, but I am enjoying getting back into this and feeling everything again. So I won't complain. We're going to cross our legs. And this is an optional transition. You can come any way you like into the all four position. Or you're going to reach the arms up and then rock forwards until you come to the all four position. Maybe just adjusting the position of your hands and of your knees. Nice hip width distance apart, shoulders above your wrists and hips above your knees. And breathe in, just allow everything to expand. Take your gaze forwards. And then exhale. Tuck the tailbone under, roll everything up. And then breathing in, allow everything to release. Tuck the toes under. And then as you breathe out, you're going to come up and back to your downward facing dog. Making any adjustments here you need, maybe pedaling out the feet. Maybe nodding your head yes, shaking no. And then from here you're going to walk your feet up towards your hands. And then just let everything shake down, feeling completely loose. Maybe grabbing the hold of the elbow, swaying from side to side. And then releasing the hands down. Tuck the tailbone under, rolling and stacking your mid back on top of your lower, your upper to your mid. Until finally the shoulders come up over your hips, your head up over your shoulders. Give everything a nice roll around. A couple of options here. Option number one is you're going to breathe and reach your arms up, gently lean back. And then you're going to dive the body down. Taking the hands down. And then gently walking your feet back and coming to either a plank here, tucking the tailbone under, rolling the shoulder blades round, or maybe coming to the all four position here. And then you're going to tuck the toes, come back to the down dog. And then again, walk yourself up, roll the body up. And then end by repeating and coming back down. Option number two is reaching the arms up. Gently lean your body back. And then dive the body down, hinging at the hips to take the hands down. And then walking back to your down dog. Reaching one leg up. And then coming forwards to your plank. Dropping the foot down. Come down to your knees. Knees, chest, chin. Coming to your down dog. And then coming back to your start point. And repeating on the other side as you come down. And the last option, I'm scared to even try this myself, but let's give it a go. Breathing in, you're going to come up, dive down, and then walk back to your down dog. Reach the leg up, come forwards to your plank, bend at the elbows, lower down almost like you're doing a push-up, take the foot down, pull forwards to your back bend, and back to your downward facing dog. And rolling up, and then again repeating on the other side. I'll go through it again. Option 1 is you're diving down, walking your feet to your down dog, coming to your plank, drop down to your knees, and then you're going to come up again to your down dog, walking forwards and rolling back up. Option number 2 is you're coming down, coming to your down dog, coming forward to your plank. You can reach your leg up, and then you can come down for knees, chest, chin, coming back up, and option number 3 is diving down, coming to your down dog, reaching the leg up, rippling forward to your plank, and coming up to your start point. And you can try as many as you like from 1 to 5, remembering if you're doing the leg raise up to keep yourself symmetrical. So starting wherever your start point is. We're all going to be coming up, leaning back, and then diving the body down, hinging at the hips. Everyone is walking back to the down dog. Option is to raise the leg, or you don't have to here. Everyone's going to come forward to a plank. Maybe you drop down onto your knees, or maybe you come down through your flow to a back bend, and everyone comes back to the down dog. And then walk the feet forwards, roll the body up. Lifting the arms up, gently leaning back, and then diving down. Everybody walks back to the down dog. If you lifted your leg, you're going to lift the opposite leg. Come forward to the plank. Maybe coming to your back bend and to your down dog. And then walk forward to your fold, rolling, coming up. I'll demonstrate the first options, so coming down, walking back to your down dog, coming forward to your plank, drop down to your knees. Maybe you're coming straight back up to down dog, or maybe from here you're doing knees, chest, chin to your back bend, and coming back up. Taking a rest in child's pose whenever you need. And everything that we're doing here, we'll be building up to things we'll be doing in our second week. Remember, nice and slowly rolling up each time, knowing that you can change to any option. at any time. Making yourself symmetrical for your last rise. Remembering to keep your breath a nice flow. And then after your last one, you're going to walk it back to down dog, drop down to your knees and send your hips down to your heels. Coming for your child's pose. Arms rested out in front, or maybe round by your feet, or again, maybe stacking the hands one on top of the other. And connecting with your breath. Breathing the air all the way in through your body. And on your next breath in, coming forwards to the all four position. Crossing the feet behind you. Take the hands towards the hips and knees to come for your optional transition, or any way you like, to a seated position, and then taking the legs out in front. You're going to roll to the side to literally just peel your muscly part to the side, so you're coming right onto your sit bone. You can have your knees bent here. You're going to lengthen your spine. Shoulders over your hips and head over your shoulders. Breathe in, reach the arms up. And as you breathe out, you're going to pull your chest, your chin forwards. You might want to bend your knees if you feel any tension pulling to the back of the knees. Maybe coming down with the hands to the feet. Breathe the air all the way into your tummy, all the way up to your rib cage, to your collarbone, and as you breathe out, see if you can just relax and release into your stretch. If the tension is too much, you can also come and hug around the thighs here, pulling the chest, the chin forwards to rest your abdomen, your tummy onto your thighs. And maybe coming to rest the head down. Or maybe slowly walking the heels down if the back of your legs allow. And then gently rolling up. Crossing the legs again. Coming from your optional transition, reaching the arms up. And coming forwards, uncrossing the legs. And coming to the all four position. Breathing in, allow everything to expand, take your gaze forwards. And then breathing out, tuck everything up and under. Breathing in, allow everything to fall down. And then tuck tucking everything up and under. Come to your neutral spine. Cross the legs behind. Take the hands towards the knees and hips and rock back, or any way you like, to the seated position. Make sure you have enough room behind you to roll down and enough room in front of you for your legs. And you can use your thighs as a runway or have the arms out to the side, and you're just going to very gently lower down, starting from your lower back. And then until your mid-back comes, until finally the shoulders and the head come down. Hug your knees to your chest. Place the feet down. Cross the right leg over the left leg and create a triangle gap. Take the right hand through the gap to grab a hold of the inside of your left leg. Take the left hand to the outside of the left thigh, and you're going to pull and reach your left thigh up, keeping your head, your neck, your shoulders released. You can also put a belt around that left leg and hold the belt with the hands to give yourself a little bit of extra space there. If you feel particularly tight, make sure the hips are nice and centered. If it feels okay to do so, maybe taking the hands round to the front of your left shin, just below the knee. Breathing in and then breathing out, hugging the knee a little closer to the thigh. And then gently releasing the leg down, uncrossing the leg. And then you're going to cross your left leg over the right, creating this triangle gap. Take the left hand through the gap to grab a hold of the inside of the right thigh and the right hand to the outside of the right thigh, and lifting your right thigh away from the mat. Again, keeping your head, your neck, your shoulders released. If it feels okay to do so, maybe reaching around for the front of the shin, or maybe using a belt to give you that extra space. Breathing in and breathing out. See if you can hug the knee just a little closer in towards your chest. And then gently release down. Arms out to the side. You're going to push into the feet to lift the hips up. And then you're going to swing both the knees over to the right side. If the shoulder on the left side starts to creep up, you might want to put a cushion under that left shoulder. Maybe you're going to kick out and lengthen that left leg. And then gently coming back to the center. Push the weight into your feet to lift the hips up, and this time you're going to swing the knees over to your left side, coming to rest on that left hip. Again, if you need a pillow for under that right shoulder, go ahead. Maybe kicking that right leg, that top leg out straight to lengthen and increase your stretch. Turning to look over your right shoulder this time. And then gently coming back to the center. Reaching the arms out. Tuck the chin into the chest, roll and lift your upper back, your mid back, and your lower back. Or you can use the hands as a runway onto the thighs, or come any way now that's comfortable to a cross-leg position. You can use the hands and the knees to lengthen your spine, or maybe take the palms together to the center of your chest. Full breath in and full breath out. Take a bow down to yourselves. Thanking yourself for dedicating this time to your practice. And well done everyone for taking part. Some more challenges thrown in that will help us build up to specific challenges throughout the weeks and throughout the sessions. I definitely am feeling a lot more stronger, a lot more confident. I'm really happy that I'm sticking with the program, and I'm glad you guys are also joining in. And remember, it's not about particularly achieving anything specifically with the postures or the exercises. It's really just about taking part and dedicating some time to being healthy and dedicating in a positive way to yourself. And if you're already watching this, then you're already doing this, and thank you so much for taking part. Tomorrow we're going to do a full class. We're going to put everything together and we get a nice rest day on day 7 before we start into week 2. So I hope to see you guys tomorrow.